stood at my door with rain on your sleeves, and all of my fear sat down with my keys. Your hand found my hand like it knew my name. I felt the old ache start loosening its frame. I waited for the edge, I waited for the fall, but your eyes stayed kind, and that was all. I stopped being afraid when you said my name. I stopped being afraid, and I stayed the same right there in your hands. My heart learned to stay. I stopped being afraid that love would slip away. The room held its breath like a church in June. Your smile on the wall looked like a silver moon. I saw every scar turn soft at the seams. You kissed my worry out of my dreams. I thought I would run at the first soft light, but you held me close and it felt right. I stopped being afraid when you said my name. I stopped being afraid, and I stayed the same right there in your hands. My heart learned to stay. I stopped being afraid that love would slip away. It was just that hour, just that quiet door, one small steady touch, and I wanted more. No thunder, no sign, only your calm face, and fear let go in that holy place. I stopped being afraid when you said my name. I stopped being afraid, and I stayed the same right there in your hands. My heart learned to stay. I stopped being afraid that love would slip away. So hold me like that, let the moment live. I found my prey in the way you give.
I did not choose the hour, it came over me like a wick gone past the point of putting out. I stood in the same room I always stood in, and something permanent began. I have been this way before the wanting. I will be this way when wanting has no name. The wax of me has run into the burning and cooled into a new and final shape. Do not call it hunger, do not call it longing. Those are words for things that pass and leave you whole. This is how the candle learns its own destruction and stays because the flame is what it shows. There is a man who lives beside the river, who does not know the river moved his ground. By morning there is less of him than yesterday. By morning he is more than he has been. So take me seriously inside this stillness, the way a wound is serious, the way a vow. I am not burning easily or lightly. I am burning in the only way I know. The night you came, I felt the wax begin to soften, and everything I was ran toward the heat. I have not hardened back into my former. I do not want the shape I was before. Receive me then, you who are the burning, not as a man undone, but as a man made true. Fever is the most honest thing inside me, and it has had no other name but you. The iron sleeps hot on the little blue board. I smooth out your collar like I've done before. You're still in the bed, one hand on the sheet. Your breathing says plenty about how we keep one cuff and the other, slow and sure. Little things like this make a house endure. Ordinary love, that's the kind I trust. Ordinary love in a wrinkle of dust. Press your name into the sea. is everything to me. Your work shirt waiting by the chair in the hall, coffee rings on the saucer, sun on the wall. I fold back the sleeve, fix the buttons you missed, and I smile at the silence in the middle of this. Nothing grand, nothing bright, just a warm small room and a quiet life. Ordinary love, that's the kind I trust. Ordinary love in a wrinkle of dust. I press your name into the sea. Ordinary love is everything to me. When you wake up laughing and reach for my hand, you won't know the whole thing, but I understand. A life can be holy in a shirt, in a breath, in the way I still choose you over and over, yeah. Ordinary love, that's the kind I trust. Ordinary love in a wrinkle of dust. I press your name into the sea. Ordinary love is everything to me. Blue shirt, warm sleeve, soft as can be. Ordinary love keeps loving me.
His hand on my waist still knows the steps, like when I was small and I missed a beat. The floor is too bright, my dress feels like rain. I laugh like I'm fine, then I look away. I keep it all inside, it shakes behind my teeth. You turn me once more slow, and I can barely breathe. Papa, hold me close. Papa, don't let go. I can't say it right, but you already know. Papa, hold me close, hold me close. My heart is in my throat. Your cuff has the crease from a Sunday suit. Your shoes on the floor say you came for me. You spin me around and the room goes soft. I wanted one speech, but my courage stopped. I keep it all inside, it trembles in my chest. You smile like like you've seen
the words I never get.
Papa, hold me close. Papa, don't let go. I can't say it right, but you already know. Papa, hold me close, hold me close. My heart is in my throat. If I can make a sound as steady as your hand, I'd thank you for the years, for teaching me to stand, for every scraped up knee, for every quiet night, for walking here with me and letting go tonight. Papa, hold me close. Papa, don't let go. I can't say it right, but you already know. Papa, hold me close, hold me close. My heart is in my throat. Papa, hold me close. Papa, let me glow. You look right through me, like weather through glass. Still your right hand finds mine, like it knows from the past. I watch your fingers tremble when they brush my skin. You don't know my name now, but your hand says let me in. I won't make you remember, I won't ask you why. Just stay in this moment with me by your side. Take my hand first, take my hand first. If you can't recall me, let your fingers learn. Take my hand first, take my hand first. I can be forgotten, but I still return. There's a bruise on your wristwatch and a tear in your sleeve. You stare at the curtains like they're hard to believe. I bring you your coat now, you don't know where to go. Then you squeeze my palm once, and I answer, I know. If the room feels empty, let me fill the air. You don't need a reason to let me be there. Take my hand first, take my hand first. If you can't recall me, let your fingers learn. Take my hand first, take my hand first. I can be forgotten, but I still return. And if the dark comes and steals the years away, the same woman at the edge of the day. No map, no morning can break this thread in two. You may lose my face now, but my hand knows you. Take my hand first. Take my hand first. If you can't recall me, let your fingers learn. Take my hand first. Take my hand first. I can be forgotten, but I still return. Still return. Still return. I am here. I am here.
Come close and don't say a word. My hands have stopped obeying me. The room has gone a little dark, the way a room does when it sees. I was a man who kept his doors. I was a man who knew the cold, but something in the way you stood turned all that careful keeping old. And I am not afraid of this. I am afraid of being saved. The wax is running down the wood. The wax is running and I've stayed. There is a kind of giving up that is not giving up at all. It is the candle finding out that it was made to give its all. My breathing has become a thing I have to think about and do. The marrow of me recognizes something older in what's true. Hold me here inside the burning, not behind it, not above. There is a sealed room in me opening, and the air inside it is this love. I have been warm before, I know, but warmth is what the living share. This is the light that takes the oxygen and does not care, and does not care. Let the walls have what they're owed. Let the window keep its dark. I am not looking for the morning. I am tending to this mark. You don't need to understand it. You don't need to bring me back. Just witness what a man becomes when something finds the final crack. And when the wick goes last of all, and when the room is still and spent, I will have been completely here, and that will be enough, I meant. You stood by track 4 with rain on your coat. I knew your small laugh before I saw your throat. My hand froze on the rail like it did back then. We both said a name and went quiet again. The clock on the wall kept moving slow. Your eyes held the years I never let go. 20 years ago, you and I. 20 years ago, saying goodbye. Now the station hums and the crowd rolls past. 20 years ago, came back at last. You and I. Your suitcase had stickers from places I missed. I said, you're still you, with a tremble in it. You smiled at the floor, then looked up to me like a door left open for somebody to see. The loudspeaker called our lives away, but neither of us could turn and obey. 20 years ago, you and I. 20 years ago, saying goodbye. Now the station hums and the crowd rolls past. 20 years ago, came back at last. You said I married once. I said so did I. We carried our ruins too neatly to hide. Then your train came in like a breath held tight, and my heart stood still in the platform light. 20 years ago, you and I. 20 years ago, saying goodbye. Now the station hums and the crowd rolls past. 20 years ago, came back at last. You and I. You touched my sleeve just once, so slow, then you were gone, and I let you go. There is a window on the third floor of my soul, where I have kept a small flame every night, not for any stranger passing on the road below, but for the one who taught me I had light. I did not know that I was dark before you came. I did not know a room could hold this warm. I only know the wax is lower than it was, and I have learned to fear the coming storm. The world walks past and does not slow its hurried feet. It has no use for what it cannot name. But you have pressed your palm against the frosted glass and read the message of my little flame. You said, I see you there. 4 words no courthouse ever handed down. You said, I see you there. And I became a man inside a town. So let it burn through the long night. Let it stand in the window like a right. Nobody granted and nobody can revoke. Long as you are looking, I am not a joke. Let it burn, let the small wax go. I will light another candle, this you know. Every night you choose to find me still awake. Here's a night the world is wrong, for heaven's sake. I have heard the whispers gathered at the garden gate. I have read the silence in a room. I have watched the other candles all get blown out clean by a wind that did not know it was a doom. But mine is in the window, mine is standing in the glass, mine has outlasted every draft they sent. And I am asking you one only thing, one thing to ask. Don't look away. So let it burn through the long night. Let it stand in the window like a right. Nobody granted and nobody can revoke. Long as you are looking, I am not a joke. Let it burn, let the small wax go. I will light another candle, this you know. Every night you choose to find me still awake. Here's a night the world is wrong, for heaven's sake. Somewhere there is a man who never lit a thing, who never held a flame against the dark. I am not that man. I burned before you found me. All I'm asking now is don't take back the spark. Let it burn through the long night. Let it stand in the window like a right. Nobody granted and nobody can revoke. Long as you are looking, I am not a joke. Let it burn, let me burn too. Every candle in this window burns for you. Every night I leave it lit and do not sleep. There's a vow I'm making wax for you to keep. There is a window on the 3rd floor of my soul. I have not closed the curtain yet tonight. I have been so good at looking like I'm doing fine.
Oh, he's been doing fine.
Keeping my hat straight and holding up the party line.
Holding up the line.
But I walked across that cold street just to find your window lit.
Just that little light.
One small square of warm and honey, that was it.
That was all of it.
Don't turn that lamp out on me. Don't you dare.
Don't turn it out.
I've been standing in the dark out there all year.
Standing in the dark.
No cathedral, no parade, just 40 watts behind the shade.
40 watts.
And the whole wide world reduced to right in here.
Right in here.
I can hold a room, I can carry my own weight.
Carry his own weight.
I can laugh the loudest, honey, I can sit up straight.
Sit up straight.
But tonight I'd like to set my tired shoes down by your door.
Set them right down.
Not be good at anything for an hour, maybe more.
Maybe a little more.
Don't turn that lamp out on me. Don't you dare.
Don't turn it out.
I've been standing in the dark out there all year.
Standing in the dark.
No cathedral, no parade, just 40 watts
Behind the shade. 40 watts.
and the whole wide world reduced to right in here.
Right in here.
Now I know a man's supposed to say he needs
No such thing.
no such thing, that the curtain
And the cold don't mean a thing.
don't mean a thing. But I saw you check the street for me before you
Let it dim.
saw you check. Darling, that's when ordinary light got
Terribly him-like.
terribly bright. So I'm not asking much, just leave the kettle on.
Leave it on.
Let me sit here quiet till the needing to perform is gone.
Till it's all gone. You don't have to fix a thing. Just hold the room a little while.
Hold the room.
I'll remember how to breathe again inside that 40-watt smile.
That little smile. Don't turn that lamp out on me.
Not tonight.
Not
Tonight. Not tonight.
I have used up every trick I know
To It has been since June, burning through the cicadas, burning past the moon. I didn't plan to wait here, I just stopped moving through. And somewhere in the stopping, I started waiting on you. Come find me where the road bends low. I'm not asking you to stay, I'm asking you to know that there's a light on in the window, small and gold and true. I'm not coming down the road, but I left it on for you. The screen door hangs half open to the thick July air. I've been meaning to fix the latch, but I keep leaving it there. The lamp doesn't flicker, doesn't call out your name. It just holds its little circle in the dark the same. Come find me where the road bends low. I'm not asking you to stay, I'm asking you to know that there's a light on in the window, small and gold and true. I'm not coming down the road, but I left it on for you. I've walked out every morning toward 100 new skies. I've carried everything I own between these two tired eyes. Tonight the porch is quiet and the moths have gone to sleep, and I am done with traveling, this corner's mine to keep. Come find me where the road bends low. I'm not asking you to stay, I'm asking you to know that there's a light on in the window, small and gold and true. I'm not coming down the road, but I left it on for you. He came in with the rain on his coat and cuffs. I kept my hands still, like that would be enough. The lobby clock was kind, it only said goodbye. I looked right at his face and did not ask him why. I knew the shape of this before he took my hand. The last time has a way of making no demands. Bring me coffee, sweet and black. Bring me coffee. Let the silence fill it back. One more coffee. If this is all we get tonight, I'll wear my smile and hold it tight. Bring me coffee, sweet and black. The cups were white and thin on a tray of chrome. The man behind the desk pretended not to know. You said my name so low, like it might break glass. I let my fingers rest where your goodbye had passed. I knew the shape of this, the way you turned away. The last time has a room, and we were in its sway. Bring me coffee, sweet and black. Bring me coffee. Let the silence fill it back. One more coffee. If this is all we get tonight, I'll wear my smile and hold it tight. Bring me coffee, sweet and black. No tears in my good hat, no tremor in my hand. I learned to leave like this before I understand. You smiled as if to say we both were brave enough, but brave is just a word for people out of luck. Bring me coffee, sweet and black. Bring me coffee. Let the silence fill it back. One more coffee. If this is all we get tonight, I'll wear my smile and hold it tight. Bring me coffee, sweet and black.
The white line comes and the white line goes. I follow it down where the night wind blows. It rises up through the dark ahead, a pale thin rope I have always read. Just keep on moving, don't lie down, don't stop. I have read it wrong since the day I left. Stand in the road, let me see you there. me go when the going was done.
It does not ask and it does not wait. It only shows me the open gate, and I keep driving
Through the open gate, I have kept on driving since the day I left.
Stand in the road, let me see you there. Put your body where the headlights fall. Stand in the road, in the cold night air. I cannot turn and I cannot call, so stand in the road. I have told myself I am free. I've told the dark that it wasn't me who chose this road, who chose this wheel, who chose the white line over what was real. But the line runs out at the edge of town, and there's nothing I can drive around. So stand in the road, let me see you there. Put your body where the headlights fall. Stand in the road, in the cold night air. I cannot turn and I cannot call, just stand in the road. Just stand in the road.
You turned in the crowd, and the window caught you. Half a breath, a fraction of a frame. And I knew the way a man knows weather's coming, the way a river knows it has a name. They say a stranger can't become your anchor. They say a second isn't time to see, but the light came through the glass and found your face there, and what it showed was not a mystery. That cheekbone turned against the afternoon, the way you moved before you disappeared. I have built my winter and my summer around a moment no one else was near. Call it foolish, call it what you have to. I have heard the charges, I will hear them again. But the window doesn't lie about its light, and a man can't unknow what he saw it do then. So I am asking you to let me carry this. Not your hand, not your name, not Just the turn, just the glass, just the afternoon falling, just the truth of what I saw before you fled. They will say there was nothing in a second. They will say the light plays tricks on longing men. But I was there, I was steady, I was watching, and the window showed me once and won't again. That was enough. That was the whole of it. That second in the light was enough. There you are again, behind that window, sweet as anything I've ever seen.
There you are.
There you are.
Close enough to fog the glass with wanting. Brightest thing this whole street's ever been. Bright as anything.
I can see the color of your laughter.
I can count the reasons you're so rare. Count them, but the door won't open from my side, darling. And you don't know I'm standing out here staring, standing in the cold. Oh, the window's thin,
But it might as well be oceans.
miles and miles. My hands know the glass, but not the warmth inside.
Not the warmth.
If you'd only look up from whatever's got you shining,
Look up, look up.
you'd see a fool who can't stop pressing his face to the side.
Can't walk away.
Every other window on this block is dark now,
Dark and cold.
but yours throws gold across the winter ground.
Gold, all gold.
I've got my nose so flat against this longing,
Flat against it.
that my breath keeps fogging up your perfect picture. Round after round,
Round after round.
now the bridge I'm standing on says move along, son,
Move along.
says a man with any sense would catch the bus.
Catch the bus.
But the window holds your face like it was made for looking into.
Made for looking.
And I wasn't made, it turns out, for good sense when it comes to us.
Never was.
Never was. Oh, the window's thin, but it might as well be oceans.
Miles and miles.
My hands know the glass, but not the warmth inside.
Not the warmth.
If you'd only look up, only look up, only look up now, darling.
Look up, look up.
You'd see a fool with his whole heart
pressed to the outside, pressed to the glass.
So here I am,
Here he is,
still fogging up your window with my breath,
every night,
waiting on the one thing that could let me in at last.
let him in.
You opening the door,
Just open the door,
just open the door.
just open